they come up. I was lucky or unfortunate, I don't know which one I for say where they grow up, my parents them be already done they na the United States. Now we na be the people them in the 80s where we they gonna slet for go to line for talk to people them. You get written and call collect call. If you remember then they say before home phone them begin come, we then self able for the call. You get few things them where we see the struggle where we go for connect between the diaspora, we fumble where we don't left we, and we will be based in a salon. In the 80s, in the 90s, we see what we go through. Just for talk to people them. One thing where you not go take away the thing and they now for say, the one they oversee, them busy. The one the way they under, them busy them busy. This is not the 21st century. What happened? Who say we lost some? Now me can tell you today, yes, it's the good old days, but to want for compare how we parents will be don't come early. Yes, early we be don't come in the 70s. 80s, even in the 90s. Just for even for little talk to them, we know it will be the go through. But now, because technology day, do you think the people in Sierra Leone who they talk now us? They still get a mentality who being getting 10 day for say, they want to oversee them busy. So more like what you can call unexpected call. Collect call. They not be they expect you for call. Go straight to the point. Not to the tennis for begin beats around the bush. You are waiting 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Straight to the point. We now want to make excuse for people them. Why not you talk to mama? And they busy. You know say yanda, he busy. Can you say the same now? The one in a saloon. Now so then they look win I am now. Where did we lost it? You know how they go this topic, You don't know? Well, if you don't know, I'll tell you. Now, because of the too much mamikos and misbehave within our social media, now make I ask this question. Or for say because social media not be dead and ten because social media not be there, so parents then they misbehave, them they be the misbehave now will not be the no. Abu Bari say times change. For the good, for the bad, for the ugly, which one? Why are we here? What you can do here? The question why they ask myself every day. Why am I here? You can ask yourself, what you did do here? What we people them? I remember me, the time where I come here. One of the worst mistake we me do. One of the worst mistake where I do. Now for say I can't spend me back to dinner. If I be no, I left I get a nice salon. Yes. Because I know say whenever I can this salon when me back they reach, you know, that me quick can don't come, I can get small chilling with friends them. I like not to big one, a small one. How they enjoy that day the pot self they no say, Yes. I remember while of age because me na men they men me. Yes. Both parents in me day. Yeah. I remember while of age. I can't take that anything we go say. Me mama, she did everything possible. I be they make fun with me friend. They all say me na America porter they cook with. Yeah. Wow. Fedra go rent me own place. Even to the pot, me mommy shipper. Me left Akamu. I say, I come 3 days to me birthday. My dear, that money then me want to say na me birthday that day. All man don't go fena. Me that you just can say, look your gift. I dey go work. Imagine 3 days. What grab now sit down first on the bed edge. I ask myself, I ask myself this question. What I can do now, ya? What I can do, ya? Because if I be salon, you can give me small gift. Now you gift this, your birthday gift. Salon, they open down that Sandy. Yes. But when we come, we meet them hard working. Then they walk. Me, I come. My parents and settle like. They all two don't die now. Me daddy don't die. Me mommy don't die. Let God give them good road. Yeah, I meet them settle. But there is this Sierra Leone in me. Will not ever allow me for settle like the West. I'm here. But my dear, I don't settle there. I didn't tell you. I didn't know about not settle. Because my heart and everything is in Sierra Leone. Yeah? Things that we don't know do na salon. Me, I say I go do one day. Because waiting do, na dey me heart day. Na dey me heart day. I remember where I come. Yeah. Because there are good things we for emulate, but for one reason, we they emulate the bad things. We got freedom. We got freedom. Yes, cause from Abana big no say Abana to line back talk. From them then they don't dey. It don't dey. When me come, because I be get a record label in Sierra Leone. So when I come, I was like, there's something missing. You be get the only online media at that time will be come up now. When I be SLM TV based in Maryland. I don't know if anybody remember SLM TV based in Maryland. So I try for contact them for say, okay, I have an idea. Say I network with you today, so now they tell you. I have an idea where I feel to say we go do A, B, C, and D. But at that time, maybe because I was fresh on the ground, so they not be look like say is anything much better. It's in the household name. We camp online entertainment, na them. That's Sunday, na New York midi. July 4th come, I go Maryland. I go na the studio. I try for meet with somebody, they say, I get this idea by me. In a work. Long matter short. In a work. They not look me decisive. Alright. Then they done. You think say I left am for slide? No, I never. Yeah? I still define, but I am fresh here. I am new. Yes, as a about computer, I have a record label in Leone, but this way they do so now, I be want. I begin for research. The first one I want meet up. I tell this if you know sabi about cloud business. Yeah? Because this is not the early 2000 now. You know sabi about cloud business. So the computer get for the run. They left the computer on go. Then they work. Because until the day, you go just cut off, you come back, you restart the computer, you begin run back. And this I be the party, I meet up somebody else. We get the same idea, we say let it flow. Well, they like it today. This is Sierra Network. All the one the way they see they online. Come on. We've been here. And I don't just do this, say, oh, now this. No. I took online courses. I pay money for land. And I dedicate me time, effort, and everything to this. That's why the one they don't come, we don't for them. At one time, not even because, when pandemic happened, where people can stay at home, the mad rush, they come on social media. So, man, no, they go back because you don't get that attention there. Yeah? I just, because when some people, they say, oh, now because of social media, they show you now, the platform of this, so now they talk, how we end up like how we end up so. How we end up like how we end up so. Now they try for show you. Well, for emulate bad thing, it's easy. It's easy for emulate bad thing. But what we kaya, I not see we people pada bad thing the way they pass now. Yes, they tell they say, oh, when they can go them party them, then they pull int. When they can sabi, whether they sleep with that day where they sleep with that day. Now so when they play the hit song them. Now so they be they tell with trade. Me I hear. Nah, pa see that they can he shake na the stage he done. But now it don't escalate. Now na social media, gbangba udi go live. Now deeper. What we can do here? Now the question. What are we doing here? Senator to you say, he said then tell the way they talk so 80s, 90s, salon be peaceful and helpful to one another. He said, but after the war, all things change. After the war. That is true. But sometimes, a fine will take responsibility. Not so. Sometimes, a fine will take responsibility. This is on us. This is now we. You get the good. You get the other side. Which one will you choose for take? Why make you take them? Is it that because you don't know better? Silence them with it across the globe. I'm not going to tell you say they happen to Nigeria. No, they have their own. And I tell you say they happen in Ghana. I didn't get their own. Me na the salon you know me they talk about. Me are not inside the community. There is no community that is perfect. But my dear, we own. We own. What thing we can do now, yeah? What you don't learn now, yeah? When you look ping, you say, I will gladly for implement an as alone. What you learn here? If you say you go gladly for implement an as alone. My question. What do you think to say? People go emulate. But all we see now, the young one them, the old one them, now for course. On social media. And this, not to the one in a salon. Now we na the diaspora. We were supposed to be busy. We were supposed to go make that money. Now we. Let me the ask back what you can do ya. What? Some man can chill. Some man can fenam. Some man can hustle. Some man can ladida. What you can do? Salomon sabi copy good things. When they copy, then they go to the extreme. It's so shameful. Ma binti ya what they say. Grown folks, the kind of social media, they curse. I just tell you, say me, when me kaya, 3 days to me birthday. Me birthday morning. Yeah, na can me na he gift this. All man don't go. All man don't go. But they like it today. Look at me. Sometimes I can look myself and say, I am proud of myself. Can you do that? You able to do that? Look yourself, say you're proud of yourself. Sierra Leone. Diaspora. I tell you Jesus in a fumble talk our law can talk. Fumble talk. I know say, you not going for change nothing, no. Because the one they do, they don't give a rat. And you tell you say back, why they pay this so? Anybody will tell me say Allah left, he bang right back for the person. Usana to you say especially the one that we get some easy than at the paper. No respect to yourself. Même Zobi say, yes, himself proud of himself, God gets the glory. Because God still the work. He the work on him. Many to Mangwa say, keep yourself busy. When you idle, well, the devil go use you. Hey, Judge say, some man the diaspora, but they own diaspora. And dove cuts then they leave. Maybe the one that already dove cut self, then get some kind of a dignity and respect small. Yeah. Then get some dignity and respect small. But we back now, we back same one they go. Go fuel the flame. Ton pétrole, ton kerosene, ton diesel, ton anything. We take and make fun. Why make the diaspora that That respect where we been get, we don't lose her. Yeah? My meeting I was say, it's even some man then they this thing and they compete for course. That respect to diaspora be get. I mean respecting being busy, making that money. Now don't lose. Yeah. Before I tell you say before, the people like we now we they defend we own people where they actually say, you well I say mama talk he busy. But now, even when somebody calling us alone, we say, oh, I be the sleep or I busy this and that. And they look and weird now. Or is it that because WhatsApp did now? So it's easy. Kamel say, he say na the negative sharing na in boku na the community. Kamel Madina, thank you for the stars. Must this say, he say we get the culture for the Yeliba things them. We don't get any significance. You know, I make the other time, Naya I be the talk say, something they know the hype. We not even necessary, but we the hype them. Now we don't have standard in Sierra Leone. We not get standard in a salon. Because we they hype anything, we not hypeable safe. We they hype anything. Joseph Kongonani Matia de say triple responsibility na something where you dey learn before you self go become responsible. He say but they not teach we for being responsible, so we can't be responsible. Osana to say, it's just some man they can just share. They don't even know what's in the share. They don't understand what's in the share. But they know be say, easy access to internet. Then the back na another factor. I say, oh, salon people they like drama. Let's be candid, though, yeah? Let's be candid. Sierra Leoneans, and no disrespect to Fambule, neighbor them, and Liberians. Where will be the grow up? What thing Salomon be the think about Liberia, man? Where will be the grow up? Where the world first reach na Liberia, where then come Salon. What thing Salomon in mind they but Liberian, if you remember. Come Madina they say. He say even when they ready, they make a loud wedding, spend over $50,000 and more. 1 year later, then divorce. He say that money they they're not going to even put on some side. Well, because one gets the talk of the show. Memzo don't give me one answer. I asked question just now. When growing up as Sierra Leonean, what will be the see Liberia as? Or if you not be ever come in contact with them, when they become Salon, when you work for reach Liberia, when they can Salon, what's in the bad name where people them be they give them. Not still remember. Because you know what? The people them will be they look down on. Regardez, Guinea man, on est des continents chef. On est des comptes Guinea man. Libi and them, I say then a rare gal. Yeah? And so Saloma be they say. If you know be no. And say Libi and then a rare gal. And say Guinea and then a munku people them. Oh, be they grab up. For say them rude. Libi and then rude. And so Saloma be they say. Then I told the gap up. Because we they take we self one kind way. But now, generation, we can't even say that. Maybe with people them, then and then be they tell we them and they say, they like be they're rude, they're rude. I say salon people like una bluff ou sabi bluff. But now, what can we say? Alors comment I say? We look at self-respect. You say either come from a home or you come on a house. You say home training, it go long way. You say in New York for over 21 now. But he still remember I ain't parents the reason. Alors ça say the problem is some people want to be popular the cheap way. So then they go on social media, a free platform, and do all kind of craziness. If person they do craziness, they see say nobody need to encourage them. You know get nobody for entertain. The person go they do Eh? Now this I be the talk the other day. It is of no relevance anymore. Remember when LSC say they doing first live inside one grade, I create be the talk. They know saying as alone people and be the listen. We go na YouTube. Almost 100,000 views. Yeah? Well, you go say, well, we're all a mortal man. We get attracted to the negative things. So, what's not something we negative, and then they did go away. Eh? Même so say the mamikos, we in a back home, and the surrounding neighborhood, it traumatize them. So in the diaspora, he make the choice not for the listen to mamikos business. But I know be say now we don't champion copycat and we don't pass makam. Meaning here to say it depends on the value way your parents instill in you. Explain me on. Yeah? I don't think say squarely we will blame the parents them. Yes, some parents them, definitely. But you don't see Usai, one girls, two picking grow up there. The one totally take a different path and the other one take different path. The same training, The other hand, they beat her left, right, and center. For let it do what they want them for do. But he choose for God otherwise. Eh? Mame Koma. And like being you married. Or you did it, or you get them on the side. Because this way they tell me say presently the best woman in West Africa is in a Liberia woman. Say that left allow ask any other nationality. Eh. Bah. Salon safe. Get the best one in there. Never mind what you see on social media. But like I say, he left to we, the individual. So, we don't come. We don't meet with parents, then they do this. Okay, that's when you say social media, no, they explain you the one gist, no, yeah? Eh? Huh. But whose diaspora generation we picking them get for meat? I'm back and I say not too much I do this because free money and they collect benefits. We come and see salon there. We ask about the good old days. We come with them, old folks. Then we can ask them. I say this time the salon then give we come na the diaspora. Yes, then self then get their own value na ya. Then get how for men picking na ya. Understand? Whose kind generation? Whose kind diaspora generation want for left for picking them? With what is going on now. You dey make people in a salon we not for even fit type diaspora. Because now we don't sell we safe. And they fit. Eh? The other day, a young girl. Yeah? This girl come on social media, collects people the money for a cause we say somebody sick and what not. Maybe you sabi that story dey. Collect the money. We don't collect the money done. Then begin look for her online and not say. Then send another person. Well, it's okay. And scout another person inside the project. Evexo. Pan people money. It can of social media. It cost them good the one the way donates the money. It cost them good. So in fact, now what you want to do with the money, now they go do the money. I beg a man themselves they go give. The two collect the money for, he say they do it again. Eh? Cost them good. But there comes where they can see people them, oh, they got following. You say for one let they announce your name. Say oh, they look for that they donate. They go donate to person when not get one reputation. One reputation. Go donate to her. Now he collects the money, though it costs you back by the money we collect. Young girl. Hey, Papa God. We don't see you on the social media. Eh? How do we bring respect back? What you with the do ya? How we go bring respect back to what you they do ya? You yourself agree say in salon wealth na the best and greatest at the world. I agree with you, sir. I mean, the Bundu say, he said the problem with salon, we bad to we safe. Home is home, Samuel Allen, they say. And some of the diaspora want for return home, but the situation not favorable. And that make them frustrated. The plenty cost as a result of frustration. Like, seriously, Samuel? Go ask them people and know the cost by if na salon they want go. They don't know the cost, Samuel. Not to salon they want go. Not to salon me then the cost on social media. And the own. No, then I need a agree safe. I not agree. Say because the neighbor go salon, I made them in social media the cost. Because the situation not favorable. No, sir. No. I not agree. Every country, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. But we left the ugly for the take center stage. We dey give the ugly more attention. Yes, we self get the good. Definitely. We get good in Sierra Leone. Everything is not that bad and Tumbu is commoting there already. Yeah? That's what I said too. Musa Bangwa, they say the young girl, and they put young because a small picking. Not so because he can get on social media, they can ala. If it's them good, it costs them nothing, don't take the money. Money they give you for do something. Eh? Mama commence we need for change the mindset. Ezekiel say, na beaucoup environmental factors. Na make we see what we see so. So na the diaspora family this one for left for picking them. Italiano they say, one word when papa be they say, if the mama no respect the papa, the pikin no go respect nobody. We get for take responsibility here. Triple, these social media people need to be paid for all and cost so then they cost. And so the other one where they cost, the other they say, without them, there is no Sierra Leone social media. Like seriously? Hey, Papa God. Yes. How they go so? You say in a salon social media. No, you are not. You are not. Because we are better than that. We better pass that. So either they say the bad is easy for spread than the good news. Waiting. Someone just get off plane from wherever, and as soon as they reach the salon, then begin cost on social media. Most day. Just they see, let not forget back on. some people and get double character. Umang na Minneapolis, they say nowadays, we just like for show off. And at the bad way, they do more. At the bad way, they do them. If not, then they will call show off. And the bad way, they do them for real. I don't lay the premise. Waiting according to the comments, them. They open the phone line, yeah? According to the comments, them, who say social media. Some man saying at the home training, and social media. I think that the two dandy. Yeah? The phone line open now. You want to join the conversation? What you want left for picking him? And this diaspora here. What you can do here? What you can do? I don't open the phone line. Look at your screen. If you not sabi the number. At the green section and they scroll this one. Come on, skin say. Triple lady social media. They make you scared for even buy iPad and smartphone for picking them. Some of these people where they do it in and they do now, it's easy for them. Tomorrow will then be somebody and think to say they know how to see waiting them be done they do na social media. But unfortunately, you get affected like Alpha Side do. Alpha Side way be don't talk against President Bill. He don't fet the video then day. He don't delete you and the way you don't delete, but somebody don't keep her. The big boy in the house, Patrick, sir. You get the platform.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
Good, yes, sir.
I believe say na irresponsible. Na the cause than the irresponsible because if you're not responsible, matter man, you play with fools. You know the kind of media they cause you do this, you do that, but that they show you not irresponsible, matter man, because we fumble them now. Both woman or man or where they come at this media, they do all kind things. So now where they can show the nakedness of as everything left now, just pull everything normal. If not only you want make money, if not only you want sell yourself for the make money, do I want to you don't need for the cover. Now irresponsible because that. And some of them think they are, as you say normal. That video they wait. 10 years from now to 20, where they go inside the prime time or the granina for the returners. I rented and they who say go to poster say, see how you granny made the beef or your mama made the beef. You know, they go for free. I would you go to feel say you don't delete her. Forget, even if you delete her. Now inside maybe your phone, but you don't go. You don't go. That's so irresponsible. That's why I can see where they can they cost each other, they cost themselves, they do this, this one don't do this one I so feel embarrassed. Because of that, make cannot even the I see somebody send to me, I delete her. Because no, I see and I delete her because it's so irresponsible. Better thing they for do. Better thing they for do. People when they say then are bloggers. You don't blog now for just the kind of cost you compete. Say this one, that, this one, this one, that, you this, that, you do this. It not make sense. It's so irresponsible. That's all. Now the only word me go use for that. Irresponsible, because a responsible human being we get him for do, we get picking them for raise, or even if you not get picking, you get work way to go do. You do clean it, you get two job, or you get one job, you left for clock in the car, you do this. You not going to go on media day. Even if you get work, so they can get work, oh, but they still not mature, they still behave irresponsibly. And now, self now, then the one thing people that live for no. If you right now the way the world on the certain job then at this diaspora inside America now, or certain thing in the if you dey apply for it, then they go check your social media content. Then most company they now they copy them thing and they want to hear the behave yourself on the media because they don't want to employ you. They don't want to employ you. They begin to go. They post something about them all the time. Like first of all, TSC and that are number one. The time they open airport, the time I apply for, I want to switch from the airlines to TSA. They check me credit. My credit score me. They not even bother call me again. Sef. They say me na risk because the way my credit score, so let somebody not can pay me some kind of money. They not tell me direct, but I find out one of my friends who can airport in a TSA. They me encourage me. Ask her, say, "What's in now? I don't apply. I don't do everything. I don't go to first interview, second interview. Say they asked me, "Do you have good credit?" I said, "Well, my credit is like that." They said, "Well, they won't bother call you again." So now from that day, I know. Imagine if they do that, so imagine certain jobs, certain company that they even the one they waiting at the healthcare, all them thing, and there's some company they take social media contact because they want to know how they behave yourself there. But people they don't know this. You don't go to media, you do cost post, you do this or you do naked yourself, maybe that boss. I see the type in they don't see all this. Okay, this person are not look responsible. We get in this position just now, and they go to misbehaving self. But people they left for land. They left for land for sure responsible. Not to some of them things they are not for as you say no more. Now for we picking them. Who they say we 50 there now? Oh, look when Bobo we don't graduate from university 2 days ago. They said they ready for enter at the work field. I say, let's be careful. My other teaching until 18, they graduate next week from high school. All the thing and they. If me and Abra then a media they call the dissident thing and they would see their friend they go say. They come across, they see the papa or the mama they behave so. As you say, number what you go left for we pick not for yourself anymore. You not left for old, young forever. There are many people that they realize. The young for left you picking the way born today, not see am for 1 month. We go shop. You go say, this pikin don't be go. Me pikin born am Ghana born am work America it was 8 months old. Now not older than 21. I dey look and say, oh, then there's a what is here. I say, oh, Father, thank you. At least you able manage. He finished high school. He finished university. I was so proud inside myself. Because not all man and all man getting chance in day. No, get me wrong. I not to judge nobody. Not to all diaspora parents that you will see that the picking that go through high school. They not they finish, they graduate. They not get in trouble. They not get in with bad friends. They go college, they finish and come out. Not all go able not just for that. Some of them not all say they're not trained well. They train the picking they come a good home, but maybe not the kind friend where they end up with. The kind company where they go meet up from high school or maybe in the senior year. Or maybe the college, or who knows? Or the community where they did, the neighborhood where they find themselves. You the parents go try almost the way we you by God in grace. but you go left the rest to God, especially America now. Now only God in grace now they protect we picking there. You could try as parents, you could do this, but you don't know where they go out. Now as you don't say the media now, you don't know that they talk with on the phone with their friend there who to sky advice where they go give them for what maybe you the mama now you not single parent, you don't left now who say they go work. You did 15, especially when they did that teenage year, that's from 13, 14, 15, 16. Now the most delicate side and when they're small, the only thing no more with the small they 1, 2 up to 5, 10 years, you will say no more like eat, shout, dirty, not clean the room or this, that. And that worry, they not going to worry that much. But when they did that age day, that 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, till the 18, my brother, it take the grace of God because now the most delicate side and if it take when they don't 21 step, it take the grace of God because we see the environment now, we see the story, we see the thing there, we see we own family they had their own picking every day. We not judge anybody. Every parent know what thing they go through. We see some mama, some papa single parent, they go left their picking teenagers say I go watch a young one there. Where mama don't go work, they self don't go do their own thing. You know they now what thing they do? It take the grace of God. They you the mama now you the heart irresponsible, you dey go on media, you dey do this, you dey do that, you because picking that picking self the seed and they what do you expect if you picking begin misbehave? Who there you go blame? Or if you now I not judge nobody, you now mama you get you picking a gap picking house, you dey bring man there anyhow. You know today into this and friend is you bring an house, so say you picking the day. Picking the seed down there, they say, not say you not go get friend, you not go get people, but you left for know how where you get picking the how the behavior set front of them. Especially this media, we left for really, 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 really be careful. You, you know, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Patrick. If you be don't call, no worry, I dey return your call, yeah? I dey return your call. Don't worry. Everybody will be don't call. I dey return your call. Yes, caller, who would they talk to,
Hello.
please?
Okay, now Mr. Italiano.
Italiano, what you get
Yeah,
for
I
we?
did do, sir. Okay, just get small thing for add by that mommy course we play over social media and course. One thing, especially we Sierra Leonean right now, beaucoup fi say because right now, the salon, you don't open that small page, you want fame, I they get viewers then we people and go book a watch and make small money over in page. Now for can see doing course, now then they go make people support her or people can watch her, you know. Then they not to respect because you get from members say you get picking them. You even if you not get picking, they get for marry, you get for born. To marry, you know who's kind picky get for born or you grand picking, what thing get for can be. So like you for your sake no make you can't do to you picking them or you grand picking them. That now one. They making two back most of them we parent them back. I will say back then support we 100% because why make if somebody don't count video say you picking the pan course make course over social media whether safe now in the same for you any month what you for it grab and tell and the tool say stop this make course not to for you not ever same for me I don't want nothing you understand because nothing no dey solve problem for that one because and most of we come out we take and say because we don't get documents them now we dey travel any side way we want go if we go salon safe or any side we go to Africa if they catch we dey contact the embassy no so certain problem the way we dey do the embassy they put on you understand so man, now that make because I don't discuss with Boku somebody really can over social media and cause ask and say, but the go salon and people away cause if they take you in a court or the government take you in a court, you see, I no go contact my embassy, they can't pull me. Me na citizen and so side. You na citizen because they give you document here and that you don't get passport or you forget saying a salon you come out. But that man make us what in that man make us they do. Some of them people away they cause if you ask them the kind area where they grow up na area wey be say you no know mama some of we grow up na we born na afrobe we men na afrobe but we no get any kind mama cause there or we no get that heart dey for can see over social media with cause or even go under somebody in page, we comment, we curse mommy curse under somebody in page, or we open fake account, we go under there, we curse somebody. You understand? Or you come over social media, you ask for help, say so person sick or so thing that we do for so thing, you grab that money there, or we then count the money, you cut a mingle, you know do what they ask you for. Remember, say you don't know how that world get for tomorrow. We don't see so many stars them. We get money, but they end up forget sick. Now pass them over social media, people they help there. So you say if you don't know tomorrow you get for end up. So until that money where you eat so that money wey dem give you grab, you no know tomorrow if you no get for spend wetin pass down the God can give you that same sick day, or God can give you problem wey be say you no go know. So that mami cause then they know they solve no problem you know they solve, and the parent dem back need for take position over that, because that know they solve, because that person wey you dey carry you see though you you buy your phone na you get your internet, but whether dem give you bad comments or anything wey you see no good, no can you cause, because even if you delete the video, some people and they don't download the video tomorrow they able pull that video they out. That na one. Or you picking it for can stand for something at the country, or somebody if can come up for a girl pick your small sister say that man na no go marry him pick you, that man I be the cause sweaty them big mommy cause them. You understand? So then they all know they solve no problem that man make us, let we try out for push we country go before. From we make over social media, na 7 to 8 years so I think so. But me no one they see even the American artists we then can tell you say they beef. You understand? Me no one they see somebody can open in page or not that thing see my because is the cost the blush for in company no. I no one they see that. Personal if you don't build this and me no meet up and but me no one they see that video day. Starting from the American hip hop artists or other countries, me no one they see that. All what he making see na the houses there in the motka or beef small na always making see, but me no one day see somebody can see the costing company mama do this. No, me no one day see that. But then I don't still say they meet up them fets themselves than they you know. Than the all I don't see. But for car over social media of course not so than they make people and can watch you, give you views them, make you small money over page. So let we stop that and make course on that post where they can course on say it big for you, or if not face to face you no get mind course face to face, whether they give you millions or billions, you no get mind course, whether you get bouncer them bear you safe, you no get my open you much you course face to face if that person is not before you. But just because of that distance, you get your phone, you declare you cost the person. Some people can even take the person in mama and papa then put in pictures there, blast for the person back. Say yes, I put you mama in picture, put you papa in picture, then they no good. So beaucoup people can get for cover social media then talk. If I hurt somebody, I'm very sorry. So now the word that sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Italiano.
Yeah.
Joseph, looking at the screen at the green section, the phone line don't close, but send a message, yeah? You can send a message to the Facebook page or you send a message to any of their number then they. Yeah? I go reply to you. Yes, Martha, what you get for me, ma?
Yes, good evening, everybody. Well, me go lay emphasis on the internet. We don't be so easy accessible for everybody. Because remember them tell we be grow up, we dey grow up na big yard or na area we get boku people we get people who not get trained with the cost, especially the woman there. Come and go fit for go near you say this person always has not get training, very untraining. Some people when they costed them pull the clothes of butu, we be they say we gonna then kind air and day. But because internet not been there, we be when they go worldwide for show themselves. Let me could not be no say some people then the way not get training, way really good, you know. But now in this case, this social media na the one world I go say na the one world. No sign no day where you dey now where you no go know wetin dey happen. So for the sake of the country and decency, where majority of 75% of Sierra Leone and them well trained and well groomed. The people the way they do their thing, they made them kind of like be aware, and try to avoid for the misbehave, show themselves. Some people and they even a body where they show, oh my god, they want to surpass God. But when this person they show this body, then they feel say it good looking, but it's not. It's not good looking. Show your naked body, showing yourself out there. then bring the country down. It's really frustrating. So thank you for this kind of program. Hopefully, a lot of them will hear it. They will be aware and also maybe use the internet for a good use and present the country in a decent way. Rather than they do all them mommy cost and all them kind of costs or naked themselves on social media just because they want money. But I think the uncleanliness it been there is just that, like I say, internet don't make it so easy now, even at all. Some people like say before they buy food, they go buy internet just to know what is going on. And we would diaspora. Let we just do the best we can, be able self and maintain that name, that dignity. So that when people they talk about. Now you barely go make much for person at all. Or you go bluff person at all. Because they know what you do now, they know your lifestyle, and tell well for other people when they try for present themselves decently. So that are me on take people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Martha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Just call we want him no more, yeah? Ezekiel, you can't lock the door out. Just call we want him. Trust me, we they call you back. Now how the calls then come in, and so they return the calls then. But we need to take new calls again. Oh. The phone line don't close. Yes, caller, what do they talk to, please?
Mr. Kama, Washington.
Yes, Mr. Kama, what you get for we?
Yeah, what me get for see is this, I do I do sociology, I say, at university, and teach me what an action, or what they call deviant action, deviant acts or deviant action. These are things or norms or things that somebody they do with it against society norms. Like for salon, we get like mamikos, society no one time. You get like the one who is take kush or jamba. Society they frown against, and then you do prostitution. Society frown against them. So these are norms where society frown against. So we call them deviant actions or deviant act. The problem we say this, they make this thing they continue, is the one that we did na authority. Now you make this thing they go continue for go the cow it they go so on social media. For example, if somebody don't curse, don't use bad word in a social media, somebody like that they not for own no public office. No public office. And if somebody they na public office, you use words like that in a social media, immediately then for sack you, and also then for charge you pay. If then thing they begin happen now with society na Sierra Leone, trust me, my brother, you will see that costly in return, because people they want for own position. One day somebody go on for go take position now of trust na Sierra Leone. But if they count with your record, then say, oh, there was a time when you post this particular thing on social media, now so you talk. And because of that thing, they disqualify you. We don't see now England, one guy who they play for England cricket. They tell me it be the high school, high school by there be all 13 years of age. I don't know if high school or be the school, as young as 13 years, it do something we post on social media. They like it today, they can find out of that thing the way it be post when there's some bad thing. Even though it be duam, the way it be so small, then put some panam, then say if for left the England team, cricket team, even though he apologized. So this is the reason why make some of them country also with it, then they better, because the people them where they go na society, where they go na them governance, na people them where they of good background and of good reputation during them days. If you can't take somebody like a Alpha Saidu, where we don't the course, don't you do some certain things, and they take Alpha Side, you go give them big position of trust. How you expect people and for see alpha side? Tell me, if you talk, if this is the problem, people, governments, and therefore take action. But so certain people, the last time we see President Koma, where Attila, which was that president, then cost, they use bad word, it sack them immediately. We see the same thing happen back inside Madabio in government, where this Abu do some certain things. And what he do? He sack him. Everybody gladly, but at the same after some time, where people are at on call, now employ them back. So you see bad precedents. This is the problem. I make people in the course na social media. Because if they no say, if I course na social media, it will affect me, not today no more, but tomorrow. Then come say also we dey. Even you picking self, then we'll say, hey, this weekend in Papa we don't commit some certain crime. We see what happen to some people who want for own position of trust in America. They say, Trade, we be 17 years, he be rape somebody. Just imagine, right now the post is about 40 something, 50 something. They say the 10 will be old 17 years, we be go school, we be college, he be rape somebody. Because of that, they need to get that position. So this is the problem. Now the only thing that me feel say go up if government we government and Sierra Leone begin put premium serious action against anybody where they use go on social media, do bad thing and cause bad cause, they not get no position of trust. It will help.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. If you just join me, how we get na answer? Wetin we want left for we picking them? Now this diaspora where we all dey. Because for right now, na negative vibes now we dey get. Yes, Mohammed, what you get for we, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A. May God, this is now a very, very good discussion, really. But the side way me want come into this whole thing is we as Sierra Leoneans we dey go around, they propagate say we in a country of tolerance, we religious, we they accommodate religion, we they bring so many things in together, we peaceful. But the truth aspect them inside this whole thing is we absolutely not as religious as what we they propagate. First of all, there's no religion anybody where they follow where they tell you about disrespect in any aspect. Forget about waiting the social media don't bring how famous you want be, but even if you want for me you try for achieve anything, the religion then teach we say again forget of if you get for the of value. Waiting at the value, you get forget dignity and respect of anything where you do. But in today's day, we already go so somebody go claim say either in a Christian or Muslim, but believe you me, they're doing so many things that we not even fear them. They not even come close to any aspect of their religion, but they will do it anyway. So if you come, you begin to tell person say, oh yeah, because of idleness, because of this. First of all, where you get the respect of your religion, there are so many things, even the way you dress, even the way you talk, even the behavior between the one way old pass you, the one way you young pass, how much you treat her, you expect for me somebody treats you so back. And me as a Muslim, then tell you, they say, you not even for disrespect your parents, for me you even disrespect them, not even say oof to them. What in and that oof they doesn't probably mean anything, but what they try to tell you, not only the disrespect to your parents, but anybody will tell like your parents. What in that they try to tell you back is you get for regard each and every person will not to inborn you or when I inborn you. So if you look at the aspects there, you go be grateful and fearful of your attitude towards anybody. And then they tell you back, say, man, nobody not do anything. Somebody for do something, wait to other person, we elect for many person do to them. It ain't all the religion there. But if you they come out there Whether you not get something for door, you get something for door out of grudge. We all with religion and teach we how for deal with grudge. If you not able to fetch the person back, let her make go deal with them. So all the things what you mean the try for today, they come in the level of the religious aspect of values. But when you take your religion, you put it in your pocket, the only time you remember religion, now where you sit down, God make God take you one of your relative in life, and then you begin to gather all kind of people as they can pray for. This is not the kind of prayers the way they teach we for do. This is not the only kind of aspect of religion we they teach you. The religion comes for you get for worship, you get for believing all the things that the Almighty Allah tell you within your religion. I don't care what you believe or what you not believe. So if we the sit down with the talk say, we not tolerant people, we not religious people, not so true. This one mean a thing where I disagree with totally. You they see in we attitude them. You they even see them in we churches them and we mosque them. There are so many people waiting at this country. Instead of they're gonna foreign people and then churches them. Even Sierra Leone churches, if you look for them, you know they get so many of them. Because we not believe in even building places of worship for when we picking them, can't get a place and say, Nayami Papa grow me, Naya ide, na the values them give me, make myself take after them. We do not have it. With the kind of the give impression say we dey go work all day, we dey work all day. Now some of the work they choose themselves, it dey give you time for me, you just dey on your phone constantly. At the end of the day, the most stupid thing and they send to, and then the people and where they get certain things the way they post the way they fall to them, they not understand. See, there are certain messages. It depends on you how you want choose for read them. You go read them like say, or you go get impression like say this is funny or this is interesting, but maybe it not be informative to the other person. So all that you get for be worried. And some things and they just keep unto you say for you see them. Maybe it will help you better, but you're not able to categorize all them things there. And it come back, the other aspect is now the free. The 10 try the way first brothers them or we big uncle them way be the Canadian country there. It they take you months and months and months for me year, even years. When we be getting selects the way and they do then collect call. For say this person here they can't call. If even a call self where they call, the whole family will come gather for me they make a single phone call, if not 1 or 2 minutes self. And it was expensive. You know they talk nonsense. Now the freedom come, guess what did happen? People and they use them and they abuse them. So if you look at all the aspects there, and they come back to the other thing, we get one thing where they sit down back and say, we as Sierra Leone, we say we tolerant, Salon people they like person. Salon person, then they like stranger. Not to like we like stranger. Now inferiority complex now we get over people them from another other areas them. As you see them so no more, you don't go inside your shell. Even the things and where you sabi, you they keep them now you bottom now, and then you go choose for disrespect the one where you get, for me you respect the one where just come yesterday where you don't know. So these are all categories of who that we be. So it come back to the point of where I be to talk about. The free. Free is very, very dangerous. And not care what you say in all aspects. I will come back and tell you, say, anybody way fast and free, it destroy you. Now in they happen. Because if you the internet study, it be so expensive, you get so much things the way you do where you be say as you click one number, you money don't do, you go be careful what you do and how you do them. You know what can't take your time for me, you go to see they talk nonsense. And some other things, and again, the kind of jobs the more they choose, if they make you even idle within yourself, for me you do stupid things there. So all them things that they fall apart. But if we not come back to religion and to values them will come out back home, believe you me, it go destroy we. And it go continue, will go be very, very bad example for other people. Like what you they say, people do not get respect for we anymore because they don't put you in a one basket. And if then they sit down, even the people in the higher class, then they sit down, then they award people for the job where the things that they don't do we don't bad. What do you expect? Somebody go try for do the worst for myself get what they get. So let rest make case, my brother. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you. I wish
Thank you.
everybody a happy weekend.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. It's a good old days, but I tell you say today, na fumble talk with the get now. Na fumble talk with the get, yeah? Okay. I'll try for make us see. Will they get fumble talk? Because I don't know whose kind diaspora community want for left for the picking them. Yes, Mr. Williams, what you get for we, sir?
To play. This topic we began today, a very, very good topic. And I tell everybody good evening, whatever certain day. To play. This course really talks social media and everything. Well, I can bring down in a way that now the side where you train, when you meet mama and papa them, you know still in the course. Just have you the picking of a course. It depends who say train. Who say come out. The whole way come out. Then must matter. People ain't gonna tell you say, Bobo, you can go all start in the world. But when you basically you humble yourself, you will get mama, you will get papa, you will get uncle, you will get the same family where you left back home. Because when you humble yourself, then people don't realize training it go a great way in your life. It make your life, it checks and balance your life. Training it goes a great way in your life. I can always say when we were a small boy, where the time when we be a small boy, the two people that we very, very, very important in the area. You see the reverend, you see the imam, you know, the two people, the respectable people in the community. Whenever you want to do anything, you go consult them first. To them wisdom, and they make it do that, it carry on that thing in there. I give an example to Creole man. Creole man, that's what they say. Me fables decide when we come out. Whenever anybody who are married, the whole family, they know say you are married. And we they say, hey, that picking day was they go marry. So, hey, if people are not good people though, they're not bad people, they're not rude people. Believe me. If that thing they go around the family, believe in marriage, they take place. You know they take place. Family go step on it, stronger one. Say, no way, not picking they married to that family. Because of the training we not get. And when your man became one married, you go to the pastor. You go consult the pastor. You go to the reverend. The reverend and they counsel them. They counsel them, put them down together, counsel them, talk to them. I'm married lifetime. How to maintain yourself. That system, then the human maintenance system, they up to now. They maintain that system, they up to now. I put it to myself, example, make I give myself an example. Tell her I'm married. You write letter to the family, to the mommy and daddy. Say, I want marriage to begin. And this is not the intention what I get for you begin. The mommy and the daddy, they invite you to the house. Can't question you, interview you, for see the type of person you be. And what type of family you come out. Before you come, before they go allow the sister in a good family you come out, before they go make you marry the pikin. That culture they still banned. That culture they still to Creole culture. They still hold on to that culture. They still hold on to that culture in there. And you see how the married life they extend the pikin when they train. You see, they can involve themselves in cost business. You don't see them, they go 50 fatter. Now, media, the cost. If you look closely, you look all the media when this cost they take. Pass someone out that boy when you see that boy, an officer in a Creole boy, a typical Creole boy, man. Apart from that, and also 2-3 days ago they bought the majority. Now brother and sister them. We will call them say we all and I don't want to call them provisional people there. Now in the course. Creole man, take it and make that culture there. We didn't do enough for beginning tomorrow. We left a good legacy for them tomorrow. But you say, again, I always say politicians and they bring problems in our country. And they bring them. Not just want to make good people anymore. We get a very good people there in those days. Very intelligent people there. Very incredible people there who became them. But this politician them. Now they bring all this problem come. Now they bring them. Politician them. You remember the last time when you tried to me? They say, what you we do? Who make salon don't be they don't this so. I will tell you back, say, we made a talk. We made advice. But I don't be the other way. So what you will get for do? And we are the minority. We never fed the other majority. So now they play this role they get so. Could you imagine? We come here, I don't know, over 20 something years ago, 30 years now. If you go, we the diaspora, if we go now in business now, the goodness what they can make. The goodness. Tell everybody they don't get culture. Doesn't look at culture. But when they go from goodness in a public place and that one, how you begin picking up, you probably begin of go do the same thing. Goodness. Let me know they go no Salomon business now. And then they go. No. Because they energy from rudeness. Rudeness. Can you imagine? Rudeness. We lost our values. We lost our values. We don't have no values again anymore. No Salomon don't have no values again. No. We lost them because now we're self. Make we lost our values. Take for example now. Anybody who wants to stand in any public office now, then they go through the history. Through the history. You see? What you don't do first, what you don't do through the history. Who goes alone now? Man will not go. For example, you go first time. What would the discipline be there? When you want good, when they want to list any social man there, or anything that they want to take anybody in the military, then they go through records. Through records. For see how you record if you're like a man when you don't go prison or whatever. What are you doing now? No. Both the military and the police, the amount of people in that military there and that police there, we don't go jail. We get bad records them. Bad records them. The amount of them we did there, you're not good for talk. First they not make this one. First they go through screaming. The person is screaming for before ever they enlist you. The end of them forces there. But now, the amount of criminals they were there. Criminals them. Bad one thing. I don't know when they will go. See, we lost our values. So no man lost our values. But again, I decide the home we train, the home we come out. Now I make some, we will come on and home then day. Now I make sure God will make we survive. We give respect to that big pathway. Anybody with big pathway, again, we tell them we small. We even assist them like the host. But now it now. You know the we lost our values. We lost our values to the politicians. So now let me contribution now, honey.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Williams. Yeah, well, Mr. Williams, they talk. None of us say the create and perfect either. Because the last time I checked, they tell me say shy chick business and then create and stuff. People left. Ibo they say side chick and then create and starter. Tigade. You know, sabi one group away born one picky with one mammy will be there around na area. And we can't this cost business back where they see them. So in every area, well, yes, you go say maybe they know bokude, but then get to side themselves, then get in strength. Hey, Lord they go. Like how it is Ezekiel. So nobody no perfect too. Yeah? Lord they go no more. They meet up people in back from provinces where they are well decent and correct. Like I said, the same people where they come out are the same most. One they bad off, one they go out the parenting one time for go. But are the same most the men. So you not go still say the parents then. Because everybody they choose in path where they want for work. Ezekiel, lock the door for us, sir.
Thank you so much, Triple A. It's a really great topic, and we hope that a lot of people in Sierra Leone go listen to a topic like this. Anything it happen around we in any community where they Alexa, if you religious stay, it affects you. And when it happen over and over, your system become tolerable. Like your whole system, your ideology, your behavior, the believing, they begin to accept them. Because obviously it been there before. The exposure don't make them so loud and clear and wide and spread around the world. Now that make them really bad. We all, as human beings, we react to things because we get emotions, and inside we, from the time we them born you get something inside you, what they call ego, you they always try for express yourself, and then some factors around you, then they stop you for let you not express them. They find way for correct you. Somebody say from the time we them born you get the capability, you get the strength for let do anything we want for do. The only thing we they stop you now the circumstances around you. And so from the time we them born you, if you quiet, the doctors and they made them or the one they wait and they wait and born you, then they slap you for let you holler. And if you cry too much, then they find way for shut you down instead of they find out why you they cry too much. And that's corrective matter. They continue throughout that time when you not picking and up to the time where they die. Because when you parents or your big brother or family members or the community fail for correct you or stop you, the system, they stop you. And so this is not new. It just they express itself in a different ways and different channels and different forms. And so whatever way you that bring you up, whatever circumstances we been there around you, we been they force you for lay you put down some things that way you know where you be want to do, where it force you for lay not do them. Over time you they adjust yourself. We all know about the frog story. If you put her inside lukewarm water, it adjusts itself as it begin boil, it continue for stay, it continue for boil. Now so we all day we they adjust to system, to circumstances, the way they around with the environmental factors. Unfortunately, we all they express them in a different way. Like what you say, you go get picking them at the same house, the same authority, the same circumstances. Yet this one they become quiet, and this one they become very loud. And it not be said they not been get the same authority, but even the authority, it begin to adjust to the loudness of that other picking. Case point, where you get picking them, you read the parents, then they begin describe now. Ah, that one day na Pepe. How come it become Pepe na Johan, with the other one not to Pepe? It was because over some time, that Pepe behavior way that other picking being get, it becomes tolerable. Then don't accept her now, because if they continue for happen over and over, himself he give up. He say, me, I don't tire for bitter. And so as long as we all get different DNA, different ego, and that ego they would see even per business. So man, they start the same business. Inside 1 year, the other guy, he don't establish big time. Why? He ferocious. AAA make a case point where you begin this program. Under lockdown, you see a lot of people they establish platform. After some time, they give up because they don't get that tolerable spirit for lay grab every day, do research and sit down and do them. Go come rain, no rain, AAA, they doing research and do the same thing over and over. And so it gets that spirit. And so I've been talk earlier on say environmental factors. So this issue of how people and they go now online and express themselves this way, how then they behave. So man, they try to look at the environmental factor in Sierra Leone. Now American one time MTV been get a show where they've been they make fun of their mama, your mama, and then dropped all kind ugly. Your mama is ugly as this. If you tell them they to Sierra Leone, whoa, they been there back in the village, you tell me say my mama ugly and this, no problem. But the society here not take them big, so then they laugh about that. And so Sierra Leoneans then find out say if you call somebody mama, it is very painful. And these people are using it for express against some authorities. Where then they see the truth, they know they try for exact justice. Just like again the same thing. You get you picking in the house, you they pass the law. One person they disobey them, and then you give up for discipline, and then it continue for behave that way. They go until one day you get into problem. And this same behavior authorities way then they do, way then they see the justice. They know they try for exact time accordingly. Then they left this na million left them. Just somebody be make abu make a like really outlandish things them. They put them at the side for a while and they carry them back. If the opposition do them, now different thing will happen. And these are human beings, the way they deal with, then get ego, then get feeling, then they see situation. They're not there under your command. So the best thing you then go do, then do something. When me and you obviously not go ever do them, because in fact I don't listen to you, because where they will go express yourself, not to focus. Into some point, sometimes some people are not get any other way for articulate themselves very saliently, where other people are go listen to and understand and begin for follow them. So then they go to the shortcut, drop mamikos, or facts, And so anybody where they listen to AAA, would they encourage you for let you they go around and say, my friend, Lord will listen to something where they try for tell you some things that way just not they look at one side, they look at everything and try for educate with people them. Because people and they where they send me something and I listen to that 2019, I listen to the guy, the first thing where you do, it causing your mama. He said, if I they lie or if I they do this, if I they afraid, it causing your mama. I said, this now not to pause you out for listening to. That's it. That was the end. I don't care which kind of vital thing you talk about. If you just they drop something like that, me moral upbringing, not tell me so. You not tell me so. Now sinful act that day, me I not go follow them behavior then day. So if we continue for educate other people, now the same platform where we get, then go continue for see reason. Obviously, this they go out to the one day where una get authority, una get so much for impact. But who people and they look up to you, and you as a woman, you as a man, you know they try for do something right, and then you they come bring yourself so low for let you begin cost, just like any ordinary person, where a day and that way you know get no power reach you. Now una they continue for destroy the environment in Sierra Leone. And you forget the consequences someday, you know. Then they tell you about consequential moral reasoning, you know. It left to you how you go look at it, because certain things then they at certain point you go accept them or you go try for see reason. For instance, if somebody they drive a big truck, then they go towards a huge crowd, then he turn the truck now the other side, he go bang one person. It's not justifiable for let kill that person, but he has probably prevented 30 people waiting for don't die. And so that consequences to that person, it go begin for think. This person why don't kill a bad, but man, I for don't kill 50 people. Thank God. Whatever happened to me, let happen to me. Those are things that we una dana authority for to think about these things. We something bad they happen at the community, una they see them, una they know say this is bad, but because it then you side, you protect them. It cause a lot of grievances, it cause a lot of some things that way they dwell inside people, and we all their ego, we all they feel things in. And so the shortcut for them, where they know they under your authority, then go drop something like that. So we all get the responsibility for look at the things that way they go around with and make moral judgments around it. Because they always tell people, and culture will continue for change because we get influences around the world. We are exposed to environmental factors. It will continue for change. The things that we feel say easy today, tomorrow it will be difficult because we get people and now way that they grow up way then they not get time for spend for research and use moral judgment. Rather, quick sensational than jump on it. And it will continue for be difficult and difficult because some Monday we go listen, some Monday we not go listen. And so it will continue. This is human behavior. The more exposure you get to environmental factors, the way it's easy for let you grab your ego, your reasoning, your power, it's affected and you push forward. And that's my own contribution. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel unlocked the mouth for me. I hope say we discussed not so. We're able for bring some things them out we all learn from. Like I can always say, we all want better for Salone. But you know say better in a relative term. The hypocrisy is also promoting such wretched behavior, must they say. People from all political persuasion, especially the two major parties them, have people on social media where they cause mammy cause. That is true. But they don't hail them and so. The Uda go deny. Hey, Papa God. Alright, anyway. I saw we go lock today on, yeah? So we go lock today on. Let's do better for Sierra Leone and for we kids them na the diaspora. They'll do better. We can, you know. So we'll meet again tomorrow. Triple A. Tata.